It's your boy Cool Kill. That was that Post Malone. Wow. Speaking of wow, man, my special guest just stepped through the building. I don't know if I want to let her introduce herself, but I'm gonna let her go ahead.
Yo, it's your girl Tiny Montana, aka the Carolina Queen, and I'm in Durham. What's up?
What's going on? Talk to me.
What's going on out here?
I see you on this press run now.
Oh yeah, gotta get that work in, that footwork.
Right.
You know how it goes?
So you was out in the Rocky Mount.
Right.
Then you came down up this way. You was at K97 at the other spots.
Right.
But before we get to the music, I want to know a little bit about you.
Okay. What's up?
704.
Charlotte.
Born and raised.
Born and raised.
What made you get into music?
You know, it was around a lot of people who was doing music at the time, and I tried it. I thought it was corny to me at first, but because the type of voice I have and how I came at it, everybody was like, nah, you need to try it, you need to do it, you need to do it. So, you know how it is when you got influences and people that feel like that, you hard. So I did it, you know.
Okay. Who was that major influence to make you say, hey, look, I'm a really take music serious to the point where I make it into a career?
I tell people all the time, I went to a Yo Gotti concert.
Okay.
I was backstage though, and it was just kind of like the vibe, the feel, like it was like, yeah, I want to do that.
Okay.
So it was like, yeah, like after that, I was like, nah, you know what? I'm going to the booth. Like I'm gonna try this. Like I'm really do it.
Okay. What was the first record that you ever wrote?
It's called What You Know, but listen, it's corny. It's real basic. You know, I was just stepping into something. It was corny. You know, it's okay though.
So I got the question then. Why What You Know? Why was that the name of the first record?
Because I just wanted people to know, like, what you know about certain things that's going on. You know what I'm saying? I was just really, like, freestyling and really just popping my stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was about.
Okay, so being behind the scenes at the Yo Gotti concert and then being around the ones that did music kind of cultivated your influence. Now, being a female MC and a MC and rapper, same thing, but I like combining it all separate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who was that female that had you be like, I'm going to study the way that she flowed, or, you know what I'm saying, just studied her career to make you want to apply it to your own career as well?
Nobody.
Okay.
I didn't have anybody that I wanted to be like.
No, not like be like, but I'm
you
just
know,
saying, like, the influence.
Yeah, the influence.
Okay.
Nah, it wasn't really an influence to me. Like, I liked a lot of different girls at the time, you know, so it wasn't like I had my main favorite then. I liked it a lot of people. You know, the Kim, Foxy, Trina. I liked it everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it was just more like, I was like, oh, that's dope. Oh, I like her. I like her. I like Eve. I like Lauren. Like, it was just like everybody had their own flavor and their own wave. So it was kind of like, I looked at it like, oh, I just need to have my own wave.
Right.
It made me be like, they're doing this, so I have to stand out and do something else. You know what I'm saying? So, which I'm already original because I'm me in my raps and outside my raps. You know what I'm saying? My whole demeanor is just me, period. So it's like, it's just come off organic. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I'm going to bring something out the can that you probably ain't know I would have pulled out. 2015.
Okay.
Nah, not that can. Not that can.
Okay. Like, hold on.
Nah, not that can. I'm just saying. 2015, you had the So Unfair mixtape. So was that the very first project? I take it that's the very first project you ever put out.
It was. It was the very first mixtape.
Okay.
I was dropping songs on like SoundCloud, but it wasn't a project like Unfair was.
Okay.
So Unfair was the first mixtape I ever dropped.
Okay. So why So Unfair? What about life unfair at that time made you call that project So Unfair?
Nah, it was just the fact that it was unfair how I was coming in the game. It was unfair to everybody. It was just like, what I'm about to do is going to be unfair.
Okay.
It basically was like tip of the iceberg, like, look, this, if you don't think that this is fair, watch what I do after that. Okay.
And so a couple of mixtape projects later, 2019, you had the Trappin' in Red Bottoms.
Absolutely.
To the Plug Audio Net, it's your boy Cool Kid. That was that DJ Khaled, Just Us. Speaking of Just Us, I do got my special guest in the building, so she with the plug today. She's taking over the plug today.
Oh, yeah.
We got Tiny Montana.
What up? What up?
Hey, look, man. We stopped off, man, on the Red Bottoms.
Okay.
Trapping in Red Bottoms.
Yeah.
So how did that project come about?
Like, I call myself the Carolina Trap Queen, first and foremost. So, with that whole thing, like, everything's trapped to me. You know what I'm saying? The whole vibe, the whole tape thing, everything, my persona, everything is trapped. You know what I'm saying? So, to me, trapping in red bottoms, whatever I'm doing, I'm trapping in my red bottoms, you know?
Okay. I'm going to go down this track list a little bit, and you let me know the backstory behind how this came together.
Okay.
First one is, Who You Talking To?
Ooh. Who You Talking To was a song that I did a couple years ago. I had to put it out there because I was holding on to it, and I needed to drop it because it was kind of like, got all this heat.
Yeah.
Got to drop that heat, you know. And it was like, when I did it, I was residing in Atlanta at the time.
Okay.
And I was just like, kind of going through some things. So I was just mostly like, because I'm a girl, I felt like everybody was like coming at me sideways, and it was harder. You know, this was a couple years ago, so it was like harder to put your foot down as a female MC. So I was on some like, who you talking to? Like, to these like people who was trying me, and how they was coming at me when I was trying to kick down doors. Like, yeah, who you talking to? So that's what it was about.
Okay. We went for, now, Hot-ish featuring Vega.
That song, it just kind of, I freestyled that. I was in the booth, you know, the beat came on, the beat was crazy.
Okay.
And it just was like, everything hot, like what I'm doing is hot right now. You know what I'm saying? So it just came out like that. You know.
Last one, Wet Gang, featuring is that Mel Salas? Yeah, Mel Salas. Okay, shout out to Mel Salas on that.
Wet Gang is something. It's another song that I had a couple years ago that I dropped because I had too much heat once again. Wet Gang is a replacement for like sauce and swag. Okay. So to me, it's wet. It's just my lingo is where I'm from, so it's like it's wet. It's like instead of saying, "Oh, that's hard," or you got swag, or you got sauce, it's like, nah, Wet Gang.
All right, so being from Charlotte, man, what was one thing that Charlotte taught you that you applied to in this game or through life period? What's one main thing that Charlotte taught you? Because you know you're traveling up and down the states, so what's that one thing that stick with you all the time? To be like, yo, I remember this, you know what I'm saying, back at home, so I gotta apply it now.
Just like being a hustler, you know what I'm saying? No matter what you do, apply that hustle mentality to everything that you're doing. And just keep going and be consistent and just like stay always on your toes, you know what I'm saying? Because we the trenches, you know what I'm saying, too out there now. So it's like you got to stay on point and just like apply pressure too at the same time in the same voice.
Now, how did you link up with NuPlanet Entertainment? I take it you signed NuPlanet.
I am.
How did you get link up with NuPlanet Entertainment?
I was put on a show called AppleChill. Is who Mr. Ray Ramsey. He's the CEO of NuPlanet Entertainment. He owns the AppleChill and all those big events. And I was put on to it by Tim Boss. And
shout out to Tim.
Yep, shout out to Tim Boss. And they linked up. He talked about me. Told him I was on my grind. I was doing my footwork by myself. He was like, put her on the show. She gonna kill it. He was like, all right, bet. So I got up there, killed the whole show. And some of his people that works with him chased me down to the bus. And they was like, yo, we need your info. We want to work with you. And we here now.
Okay. You got this one single right now. Well, you got boy. You dropped a little bit of records on us, but the one record we're about to get into, you got the new single right now. Explain this record for me, for the people.
It's called Real Big.
Real Big.
Yeah, real big. Everything real big. Yeah, it is. That's fact. So, you know, like, it was a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of tapped into the hot girl summer, even though it's a trap girl season. I tapped into the hot girl summer, you know, and I wanted to get a little twerk going on. You know what I'm saying? And it's produced by Sunrise and AJ. And yeah, everything is real big.
Hey, crazy part about it, no lie, you could ask AJ this yourself. I seen you on the ground. I ran to AJ. It was about like Sunday, Monday. I said, yo. He said, yo, I got an artist with this artist, Tiny Montana. I said, bro, it's crazy you say that. Because I want to get an interview with it. Next thing you know, boom, you here with the plug. So right now, Real Big. That's Real Big. Right now, I'm going to let you go ahead and introduce this singer for me. Go ahead.
Hey, yo, it's your girl, Tiny Montana, a.k.a. the Carolina Queen. And this is my new single. You heard it first right here. Real Big.
Real Big. That was that Real Big. I repeat, real big. That single crazy.
Crazy.
What was the inspiration behind that? We said everything is real big.
Yeah. And I like all big stuff anyway, so it's just like, you know, just go right on with it.
Okay, what's the biggest car that you ever owned?
Oh, ooh, I had what was it? It was an Eddie Bauer edition back when they first came out.
Yeah.
I had one of the new ones before the new ones came out. I wasn't even supposed to be driving, but don't tell anybody. I wasn't even supposed to have that car.
What's the biggest bill that you ever paid? Or no, what's the biggest bill that you ever seen? I ain't gonna say paid for. What's the biggest bill that you ever seen?
On what?
Period. It could be a clothes bill, you know what I'm saying? I know shopping get a little crazy. That could be a big bill.
No, I think I spent more money.
Phone bill could be kind of big.
Nah, I think I spent more, like, at one time, like, boom, like, on my light bulb. It was like $8,000.
Good.
Just right then. I mean, I could spend $8,000 within a day or two, whatever, but at that one purchase,
okay,
it totaled to be like 10.
What's the biggest bill as far as food? Matter of fact, what's your favorite food first?
Well, I like to go to Ruth Chris. So my favorite food is whatever they got.
Whatever's on the menu?
Yeah.
So
I'm hungry.
That's what your big
yeah, I be hungry now. I like to eat over there, but I just like good food.
Yeah.
Like I had some good Caribbean food before we got here.
Okay.
Some place in Raleigh. Okay. But yeah, I just like to eat. I ain't really know one thing that I like to eat. I just like to eat good.
Okay. Hey, everybody want to eat good one time.
Yes.
Back to the music. What you listening to right now? What's on your playlist? What's the top 5 artists that you listen to right now on your playlist? You get in the car, you say, I gotta listen to these 5 songs. Not at the same time, but a periodic time of the day. I gotta hear my song throughout the day.
It ain't specific songs, but it's specific people.
But yeah, artists, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tiny Montana.
Of course.
Listen to
real
myself
big,
every day.
Real big.
I got a lot of songs, so I listen to myself every day, all day.
Okay.
The Baby. Cardi B.
Shout out to Cardi. Why Cardi B? Let's start over there. Why Cardi B? What about Cardi makes you be like, I gotta listen to Cardi? Is that an attitude?
I can relate to her.
Okay.
Like I can relate. She made me feel like everything's real. Like how I come off as being real.
Yeah.
Like even as an artist, I'm a real person. You know what I'm saying? I come off like that even when I'm out and about or if I'm doing my music. No matter what I'm doing, I'm real about everything. Like I said, I'm authentic. Okay. So it's like she give me that same authentic vibe. Like she don't care how nobody feel because I don't care how nobody feel.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And she's a girl and she's a pretty girl, you know, just like me. So I feel like I can relate to her, and I like her music.
Okay.
And to me, that's a big thing. You could be a pretty girl, but do you have good music?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she got all that, like I got all that. So I just like her.
Okay.
Jeezy. I'm a forever listen to Jeezy.
Shout out to that T.
I'm a forever listen to Jeezy. That's my boy. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I listen to Tupac.
Okay.
So.
Tupac, is it because of the legendary status of Pac, or is it the lessons that Pac tells?
All of that.
Okay.
All of that. It just like make you feel like I said, I like real music.
Okay.
So I mean, even if it ain't real, like even if it's catchy, as long as I feel like it's real.
Yeah.
Even like with the Baby, like it's real. I know him. You know what I'm saying? So it's real what he's saying.
Yeah.
So I just like real stuff, like period. So if you really speaking that real, I'm gonna listen to you.
Okay, what are 3 words if you're meeting somebody for the first time and you say, hey, my name is Tiny Montana? What are three words that help you describe yourself to them so they make them want to go listen to your music?
Oh, nobody has ever asked me that before. That's a good. You
Expect
are.
The exclusive.
You are. You are. That's a good question. Nah, but to make new wave. I'm a new wave.
Okay.
I'm what's new. I'm a refresher air of what's new.
Yeah.
Like I'm not nothing that you've heard.
Okay.
So it's like get to know what's new.
Yeah.
Everybody like new stuff, right?
Yeah.
You like new shoes, you like new clothes, you like new, and everybody like new music. So I'm what's new.
Okay.
New wave.
All right, cool. Some little birdie told me that you like everybody got their own little studio remedy. Some like to do one thing, some like to do another thing, but your specialty is Red Bull. So why is Red Bull a key element of your creative process?
I mean, because...
Shout out to Red Bull.
Yeah, shout out to Red Bull.
They
can
real
I get
big.
Some money?
You know what I'm saying? They real big.
Yeah, can I get some money? I like Red Bull because I just like Red Bull. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do anything.
Okay.
So it's more like, give me some
Yeah.
Some gummy bears and some Red Bull, and I'm what we doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
You heard it here first, Tiny.
Yep.
Montana Miss real big. Hey, look,
It's a big situation.
It's a real big situation.
You got
a new project coming soon?
I do. It's a mixtape. I'm dropping it. It's called Carolina Trap Queen.
Ooh, you heard it.
You heard it first.
It's real big, real big.
Yo.
Expect the exclusive.
Early September. Keep,
Ooh.
you know, but until then, I need y'all to stream that real big. Stream it.
I think it's on all streaming
It's all
platforms.
it's on all platforms. That's it.
Okay. And also
Follow me on
big.
IG. I am Tiny Montana, and the poster is on my page.
Okay.
Let's go.
So you see a new project.
I need to do a party out here too.
Yeah, we got. Hey, guess what? Homecoming around the corner, so I'm gonna go ahead and plug you in.
I need to push up.
I'm gonna tell you what's going on.
They gotta be turned though if I'm coming out here.
Come on, now we're gonna do it real big.
Y'all turn.
We're gonna do it real big.
Y'all gotta be turned for me. Cause I'm gonna be turned too. I'm the type of artist. I jump in crowds and all that.
That's fine too.
Who gonna hold this big butt up?
I don't know. We're gonna ask that just like that.
Pass me around.
Behave.
We doing it.
Hey, look,
One leg.
It's gonna be my first time doing it. I'm gonna do it right here.
Right here.
Right here. Go get prepared for it now. I weigh 158.
Hey, look, y'all heard it here first. Here first. New project coming soon.
That's right.
Real big, the new single. You got this last one close out, man. Thank you for coming first off.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Highly appreciate you.
Thank you.
Highly appreciate your first question though. Strip club veteran. I take it that you
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Okay,
You,
okay.
no, I'm playing.
we gonna leave it.
No, I'm playing. Nah, but yeah, I just like the hat.
Okay.
I think it's 2 Chainz hat.
What you speaking of fashion,
Mhm.
where do you get the style? Where do you get the style from?
I just come up with it my own self.
Okay.
I just go with what I feel, you know what I'm saying?
You throw a hat on and then
Yeah,
it could be a
some shades
toe
on, you
box,
know.
I
As long as the outfit fit real tight and the
Real
shoes is
big.
foreign, I'm good.
Okay. Shit like that.
I'm good.
So you said everybody can find you on social media for I am Tiny Montana.
I am Tiny Montana on IG.
Okay.
I am Tiny Montana on Twitter.
Okay.
Facebook, we doing Tiny Montana. YouTube, Tiny Montana, brown skin girl, blonde hair, big butt. That's me.